Hey, everybody.
Ultra Ball!
It's the Ultra Ball! Bow, 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 bow. Welcome to the D-pad.
I'm John. I didn't do that on purpose, but it just happened.
Sure I am Ben.
Are you? Are you
so
sure?
now
You
if
sound
you
unsure.
continue busting through the cave, you get to a place where you can catch something else?
Yep.
Is that the idea?
Yep.
Bustin' makes me feel good.
Oh.
Makes me feel.
Oh, honey. Oh, I can't wait to eat some oatmeal, which is a thing that only old people say.
Oh. No, even old people are like, just stupid fucking oatmeal.
I ate like a lot of junk food this weekend. So like my body's like, hey, you want to throw me something like medium healthy to kind of move this along? Hey, the internet knows a lot about my diet.
That's true.
They sure do.
I gotta keep my stomach in good shape because it doesn't like me.
Oh my god.
Not in good shape, but like, you know what I mean. Certainly not in good shape.
I'm not sure I do, actually.
I have to take care of my stomach because it's a sensitive little baby bitch.
Oh.
Yeah, I hear it. Fuck you.
It's like we'll just let that silence just float through the air a little bit.
Okay, well, can you do something?
Yes, I'm going to get through to the farthest hollow. Or the furthest hollow. I don't know which one is more correct. So I can't do anything with this. Yep. So I need something that can... I can strength it up. Strong fit. Loud Zbat!
It called for help. The help called for help. Help.
It's kind of amazing, actually,
I need
just
somebody.
how much... Like,
help.
Zubats
Not
have
just anybody.
Zubats have basically become a trope in Pokemon at this point.
Yeah.
Of like, here's the bullshit that you deal with in caves, and it's one of the only ones that Pokemon has not directly addressed by this point. Many of its tropes they have made little passing references to here and there, but this is one where they never seem to have quite like...
Well, it's like there's a Zubat of every game.
Yeah,
There's
Zubat.
There's a Rattata of every game.
I mean, I guess, alright, there's
it's
a
getting
Rattata for every game. Zubat, not so much. They have done a bunch of bats.
There's Woobat.
There's Woobat. And
which is basically just Zubat with a different letter.
Yeah, though that was mostly because they were doing Gen 5 and they were replacing everybody. If you take Gen 5 out of it, I think Zubat is the standard cave Pokemon in every...
Which was Gen 5? Was that Pearl, Diamond,
That was
Pearl?
Black and White.
Black and White?
Black and White was the game where you only had Gen 5 Pokemon until you beat the Elite Four.
Oh.
And only then would stuff from Gens 1 to 4 start appearing.
I like Gen 5.
I did too.
I didn't even realize that it was just like we're replacing all of your favorite Pokemon with new Pokemon.
Yeah. And they were all basically the same Pokemon. Like, you could trace them all very... Like, Roggenrola is just the Geodude.
Yeah.
Well,
actually, hey, there you go.
Rockruff, hell yeah!
Which I think was your only valid catch anyway, but
awesome,
neat that you got it, regardless.
Yeah.
Roggenrola is only rock, whereas Geodude in that line were rock and ground. So
It's true. It's not exactly the same, but, like, you could tell that
in
they were
theme
directly, thematically...
It was mirroring.
Yeah. Oh, boy. How am I going to handle this in a way that's... I guess Geiger can take... I mean, it's a weak-ass Pokemon, so I got to be careful no matter what I do, but...
You don't have the poison move anymore, right?
I have a lot of poison moves. Oh, my fucking god.
It's okay. He'll just call for help. You do have poison gas. That might be a good way to slowly bring him down while having ample opportunity to catch him.
I guess. My worry is that...
I know.
I don't know why you guys don't throw False Swipe on something.
I tried. I literally couldn't.
I don't think I have False Swipe yet.
I got it, but
You
none
get it
of my
after like
Pokemon
the
could learn it.
First Kahuna.
Do you?
Yep.
Oh, maybe. Okay. Oh, and that's why, because I just stopped right after. Yeah. Did I get flinched? I turned away from the screen when that happened. It avoided the... Oh, because it's sand attack. Fuck.
None of my dudes could learn it, man. I don't know why. Made me sad. I literally have a cat. Why can't he false swipe? Because he's too strong.
Yeah, that's right.
You have a...
He can't pull his punch.
It's Goji. Goji never false swipes.
True.
She always intentionally swipes.
She I'm going to say it's an accident, but she got me in the eye the other day. It wasn't grape.
Was it orange?
I would just throw a bunch of balls and just let the...
I'm going to wait like 1 or 2 rounds, because the poison's not really taking much of an effect yet.
It's just gonna call for help. No, it will.
Well, then I'll kill whatever comes up, or try to catch that instead. I don't want to be like burning through Pokeballs. Just wow, the snow is really coming down right now. Fuck, it's those big,
Kooky.
puffy, like chunky flakes.
Yeah.
The ones that look like it was already snow from somewhere else that's just being like dribbled down on you.
repurposed snow.
Yeah.
They collected it elsewhere, and then now they're just dropping it.
Sometimes you bring snow up to the mountains. Sometimes the mountains bring the snow back down to you.
Thanks, mountains.
No problem, Ben. I saluted for those at home. Gagger's getting real hard.
Yeah, he looks real fucking hard. Look at him.
Hey, you don't know. Look, that goop is just kind of in place. He's very hard.
Gross.
I'm going to wait one more, and then I'm going to start throwing balls.
You do you, man. You do you.
Ugh. But then after this, I can check the rest of the area real quick, and then we can get back to fucking Akala for real. I think I'm going to try using an escape rope when I get in there just to see if it'll take me out of there, because in a very loose technical sense, this is still the cave. It's just outside in the cave.
I doubt that'll work, but try it. You never know. It
I don't know,
surprises
man.
us sometimes.
One. Otahu. Three. Yes.
3.
We got it, yeah.
Now, Rockruff, I feel like you might want to start using right away.
Yeah, I would at least stop at a Pokemon Center and look at your options.
Perhaps. When
Does
I get back
Rockruff
to
evolve into anything good?
They look cool.
All right.
it, does
I'll
evolve into
take it.
something. Boing!
It evolves differently depending on which version you have.
Really?
Oh, wow, damn, all right.
Or a different form.
This Pokemon has
Same
lived with
Pokemon,
people
but
since times long ago. It can sense when its trainer is in the dumps and will stick close by its trainer's side.
Oh, I need a fucking Rockruff.
That's sweetie. So
So
I'm gonna do
for
my
Moon
best
at
John
Wow, the
impression.
moon one looks really cool.
I'm gonna do my
Yeah, it
best John impression on naming this. Ready?
Fuckrock.
There we go.
Fucker.
Why is that my impression?
I don't know, because you
I
named
wouldn't
one
miss the
after
word.
fucking Hitler. No, you tried to name one after Hitler. Little Lillipup. You named Dog Hister.
That was stupid.
There were actually some legitimately angry comments about that one. I was a little
Give
surprised.
shit. Why?
I don't know. I think the comment that they were making was essentially like making light of Hitler is a little bit. I don't
they
know.
need to be startled more. Fuck you.
Oh my god, John. Let's see. So I'll go with. Part of me wants to go with something like Rocco, but like that's so derivative
Rocco's
of the
fun.
actual name that like it feels less. You know.
Yeah.
Um.
Fuckrock really fits nicely. I don't know why you're not interested in that.
Fuckrock.
Let's see.
Have you seen
How about
my?
Cockruff?
I know.
No, you can name
I'll
him Cockruff. Well, that.
Have you seen my Fuckrock?
Oh my god.
do. Name it Cork. My little
Very PC answer.
Irish setter. Is that what it is? Irish setter?
Or how about Fork? Oh, too
There
Or
is
something
an
else.
Irish setter.
That's what I
They
mean.
don't really look like this, but
No, I know, but I mean like that's the breed is Irish setter.
yeah.
Okay. So I was trying to remember. It's like I know there's Irish blank. There's also Irish. No, the Scottish Terrier. Is Star Piece nice? All right. Nice. Okay. This seems like an area you'd want to bring your Stoutland to kind of like root around a little
That's
bit.
true. But you know, I don't know if I have enough heart.
Oh yeah, no, I don't blame you. This is just enough of a pain in
Backtracking
the
every
ass.
time we get a new air
Oh
quotes
yeah, no, I
HM
definitely don't endorse
is
that.
kind of
I mean
annoying.
like.
But like that's probably what they want you to do you're right.
There's probably... I guess there's no Zygarde stuff around here since I have the tracker thing. I bet there's one at the top of the little hill over here, though. Oh, damn it.
Why did I even want to name him Dog Hitler? I honestly don't remember.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Was it just because he sucked or something?
I don't know.
I think you're just trying to be edgy.
I think so.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think that's
edgelord.
really what it was.
No.
Fuck you, bitch. Oh. Ow. Oh, god damn it.
This fucking game.
Come on, man.
Yeah. 2 humans.
I love that it's named Human. That's like
Yeah.
my favorite thing.
What is this one? And this is a single. Yeah, this hits one Pokemon. Damn it. Just kill this one.
So it'll call for more.
Oh my god. Well, I don't want two of them using Karate Chop on me.
Oh, good.
Great. Now it can use something.
All the
Now
same
you can use
moves.
Karate Chop.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn it. Okay, let's...
Was this one any weaker than the last one?
It's the same level.
Shit. Well, that is a bummer. All right, is he gonna
Ow.
call for help? Yes,
Motherfucker!
this game is so stupid.
I just want to go! Thank you, Christ. The only good thing about SOS battles in a Nuzlocke is it just gives you more experience by the end of it. But you had to deal with the double battle style, so it fucking sucks.
There was one fucking I don't remember what it was when I was playing my game, and like I false swiped it down to 1 HP,
Yeah.
called for help. Killed that Pokemon,
Yeah.
called for help. Killed that Pokemon, called for help. Killed that Pokemon. I swear to God, it was like 12 Pokemon that it called for help
Oh,
every
I
single
believe it.
fucking time. I just want to catch that one.
That's pretty fucking amazing.
Did you finally get it?
I did.
Because it has to fail eventually, right?
I mean, it has to. I don't. It might just be a chance, unless that
Yeah.
chance diminishes over time. I don't know.
I'd be surprised if it did. We've had a couple on here where it's just been over and over and over again. I love his little run animation. Can we just... Like, looking at the screen, he just looks like a puppy. Like, boing, 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 boing. I'm a little
Ooh, a TM.
Acrobatics.
Oh,
That's a flying move, right?
yeah, it's a good flying
Yeah.
move.
It's good.
Let's see what we got here.
If I remember correctly, it can be really good actually.
55-100. If the user is not holding an item, this attack inflicts massive damage. So does that mean it's double
I
or it's critical?
probably
I
or-
think it's double, which makes it a 110 base power if you don't have an item.
Yeah, I mean,
Use it on
it
Fiddler.
would be stab.
Let me double check acrobatics. It
Either
might not be
way.
double. It might not be double.
It's already, to begin
Already
with,
better
it's
than-
already
yeah.
better than Gust. So I
think it's
that
physical
alone-
versus not, but
It is,
it's
which mine are
not a
essentially
huge-
equal.
yeah.
I mean, there's no reason not to do this.
What move? What
Yeah,
item
increases
is he-
damage by 100% if you're not holding
That's
an item.
Wow,
ridiculous
damn.
shit.
All right, so we'll do
Alright.
this, and I'll take the I'll take my item off of Fiddler then. That's pretty amazing. Brow. Okay, so items. I think I got to go back to the Pokemon side to do held items. Held item is an Oranberry. Oh yeah, I'll take that. Oh, I mean, it does have a special like. By using this, by using acrobatics, I'm ignoring its ability. But its ability is if it uses its held item, then its speed goes up, I think. But I kind of prefer this anyway.
Yeah.
All right, let's. Oh, there's nothing over. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's so fine. Girl, it's so fine. Girl.
So fine.
So fine. Kill it.
He is sturdy.
It's confused, though. Maybe it'll just kill itself. Nope, it'll just get hard.
And call for help.
Ah!
I remember you telling me like one of the only things you hated about Pokemon Black, I think, were the horde battles of Roggenrola.
Yeah. Because you'd
Because
have
they all
5
have
of them
sturdy?
show up and they all have sturdy.
Yeah.
So it takes you, if you don't have a good group attack, it takes you a minimum of 10 turns to empty that battle out.
Right.
Well, no, can't you just like surf and hit all of them or something?
Yeah, if
Yeah,
you
if
don't
you
have
don't,
those kinds of
yeah.
moves.
Oh.
Like, so in those cases, you can do it in 2. If you don't have that, then it can take you 10 fucking turns to clear that shit. That's asinine.
Yeah, it's not an ideal situation.
Don't have sturdy. God damn it.
Call for help. Call for help.
Oh my god.
Look at their butts.
Fucking Christ, game. And I can't, like, if I heal, then I'm switching out. I can't believe I'm doing this, but I'm switching out. Because if I heal, then there's still a chance that I'm going to be in trouble. So I'm going to use poison gas and let them just fucking drown in their own...
Do you not have a super potion?
I do. The problem is I'm going to heal up, and then if it uses headbutt twice, I'm going to be right back there again. So I need someone better defense. These SOS double battles fuck with the entire dynamic of fighting stuff in the wild.
Of our lives, Rick. Of our lives.
And again, all they had to do is make it so you either attack or call for help, and it'd be fine.
Like, they could probably just fix that in an update if they wanted to.
Yeah.
But they won't.
Yeah, they definitely
Like,
won't
I don't
change that.
like. Sometimes I feel like I complain too much about it, but no, I
No,
don't.
no,
It's
no.
just dumb.
If that's on its eye, then how come it does the little like iris thing?
Because you can do that with your ears too.
You can think about
Your
it.
ear
like,
hole doesn't expand.
you could make the argument that it
Maybe
cuts the
yours
speed of the
doesn't.
game in half. Because you get at least one every wild encounter, sometimes more.
You don't always get one in a wild encounter.
Our track record has been pretty most.
You get a lot, but
Yeah.
it's definitely not all.
No.
Quick now.
But then at the same time, you get some like this where it's like they just keep doing it over and over, and there ain't shit you can do about it. Especially if you're trying to catch it and not just kill it. Like, jeez.
Yeah.
Call for help. Oh, he didn't call.
I think him flinching also kills any chance of them
Oh,
calling
that's
for
good.
help. Thank fuck. My God. Please be out of here. Do I have an escape rope that I can use? Will it work here? Escape rope.
So it's going to bring you back to the entrance
Hey!
of this area?
They'll bring him back outside the whole thing, I would hope.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
great. It did
Like
work.
how you're just spinning in places that.
Amazing.
Okay, so go to the Pokemon Center, check out your new dudes,
Yep.
and
Well, let's do that this time so that we can end after. So we can end after that by like being ready to go back to Akala.
that'd be neat.
Excuse me, I would like to come into the Pokemon Center. Clomp, clomp, clomp. All right, so well, let's heal first, just so that we're.
Pokemon Center.
Yeah.
In China shop.
It's like a bull in a Chinese Pokemon Center.
No, a bull in a Pokemon Center inside a China shop.
Why would they put a Pokemon Center in a China
Because
shop?
Pokemon, dude, like you put a Pokemon Center everywhere. What's wrong with having more
Pokemon
Pokemon
Center inside my house.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have Love Baby.
I hate that Pokemon.
We have Patrice.
The worst.
We have Tuba. Bah!
Cool name, but shitty Pokemon.
Maybe it's just a Zubat that uses the Inception. Just your sound system is a Zubat. We got Ragnarok, and we have Cork.
Now those
So-
two are interesting.
They're interesting. Not very Oh, they are level 10 and 13, which I'm not really thrilled with right now. So all right. So
He's not going to do you a ton of good.
he's doing me fine right now. I feel like he's
no,
also
I just
good.
mean, you know, if you're talking for the water fight you have coming up.
Well, yeah, but none of these guys are going to help me with that.
Your starter loses flying type,
Including
right?
two
It's
of them
Ghost
that are-
Grass.
Grass Ghost by the end.
Two of them that are both weak to water. This guy's nice and it's surprising how it's just this guy's got a lot of hit points. He's not even all that meaty, really. He just
Who?
has a lot of hit points.
Geiger?
Yeah,
His physical defense is good.
Yeah.
he's got 27. I mean, it is. It's almost the best on the team. Whoop! Oh, god damn it! Can we just fuck? Well, actually, Pike has better defense.
That's weird, yeah.
It evolved once.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Muck
When this
will
guy
get him.
evolves, he's going to be a tank, I
Yeah.
would think.
I don't know,
Grounded
you have
Steel.
3 flying.
I do have 3 flying.
So that's sort of where...
The toucan thing is probably the weakest link
Really?
in terms of coverage.
Does he evolve
Yeah.
into something that is part fighting? Because that would be interesting.
No, it just stays normal
No.
flying.
Yeah.
And like, actually, I forget what the evolution is. But when it's fully evolved, it's a decent Pokemon. But just in terms of coverage and
Well, so let's think about it. Mallow is probably a grass type thing as well. So a rock type dude is not going to help me for at least 2 of the 4 events taking place on this island.
And that's one way to think about it. But those are one single battle. You don't want to, in my opinion, you don't want to train for a single battle. You know,
As long as you have
you
stuff
want to
that can
have the
handle
broadest,
it-
best team you can.
as long as you have
regardless.
stuff that can handle it, like Drifloon will be good for grass, and Grimer will be fine, as will your starter. Like, you'll have stuff that can work.
Well, for the Wishy-Washy, it has Soak, which is going to be a problem if it has anything that is super effective against water.
Wishy-washy?
Wishy-Washy. Oh, I mean,
Yeah.
I guess I might not be
that's super
fighting
effective
Wishy-Washy.
against water. Like,
I have no idea,
don't
but
think
it,
so.
I
Right.
can't imagine why it would have Soak if it didn't have anything that was good against water.
It
I
might
just
just be
think it's
part of its
bizarre.
move set. You know what I mean? Like they
I mean,
may,
yes,
it may
but-
not have been like an intelligent choice on the part of the computer. But regardless, switching out.
Well, right now,
nullifies
this dude at not the highest level on the team has the best stats. Generally, my starter's got better stats overall, but this guy's got better attack, the best defense the best stats outside of my starter.
Yeah.
So I can't strategically think of a good reason I would want to get rid of him right now. Right now.
Well, yeah, I guess you don't want to keep putting resources into building up a Pokemon that you know you're eventually going to remove.
I don't know that I'm eventually going to remove it. That's the thing. I probably will, but Drifloon
keep the team the way it is. Whatever,
My biggest worry is that, yes, there's a lot of flying on the team, but each of them does have a bit of extra coverage that the other ones do not, and that neither of my new rock Pokemon also give me.
Like,
That's
having
cool.
a bunch of flying Pokemon is like kind of fine because you have a ground type.
Yeah.
No, you might be right, and plus you don't want to go through the effort of raising them.
Although ice is really your issue.
Ice is a problem, though.
But
at the very least,
not
Lily
very
is
common, at least not for a while.
Yeah, Lily is also neutral to ice, so at the very least, I have something that's not going to be that much a problem. And actually, Gillette is neutral to it also, and is steel type.
And you'll lose flying on your starter eventually.
Yeah, so this guy will not be doubled up. I don't know, by the 4th or 5th trial, I guess.
Yeah,
maybe a little bit later than that, but still, like I think my coverage.
I just don't want to see you overestimate the value of Toucan Sam just because he's already evolved once and your other guys haven't.
Well, no, obviously, but I mean, if I'm just looking at my team now, preparing for what's coming up ahead, then there's no reason for me to take out my second strongest Pokemon and replace them with something whose type is objectively worse for what's coming up right away.
Except just to start getting him experience and get him ready to
I
be a
guess.
part of the team. That's I
like the idea of Roggenrola having Sturdy just because it's a good thing to throw out that you're not going to get completely fucked right away.
Yeah.
But I've never been...
And Gigalith is cool.
Gigalith was one of my main Pokemon in Black and White when I played it. But like...
And I don't know if you've seen what Rockruff evolves into in the Moon version, but it's cool.
It looks really
like
cool.
a werewolf.
I feel like it's not
I've seen those ones before. I think in Sun it turns into a wolf, and in Moon it turns into a werewolf.
Yeah.
Which is pretty neat. Doesn't it become rock fighting or something?
Just rock.
No? Oh, all right.
Unless the Sun one is rock fighting. I know the Moon one is just rock. I just don't know.
But yeah, I don't know. It's cool enough. I don't know.
I think Roggenrola could serve you maybe a little better than Rockruff. He's also not so low right now. Like, he's got 3-level lead on him.
He does have surprisingly good attack.
And, like, Headbutt was fucking up your
For
team.
really,
you know?
I mean, he's level 13 and he's got an attack that's stronger than some of my...
Is Headbutt rock type?
No, Headbutt is normal.
It's normal. But it was doing really well.
It's got the coloring.
No,
it's
it's
the same
that's
attack
the
as
no.
Harden.
I thought. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I don't think any of my dudes have any rock moves right now.
So I agree with you. Like, specifically for water fights, Roggenrola doesn't get you anything. But, like...
It does have a really... its defenses are surprisingly low, and I don't know that I want to be relying on Harden every battle.
Well, its defense is good. Its special...
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Its specialty is low, and it's also 7 levels lower than all your other stuff.
And it has stats that are at least on the level of a lot of these things.
Yeah.
I guess the question is what I want to switch it out for. If I want to switch it out, that's the thing. Gillette is still pretty fucking good. Its physical defense blows, but everything else is actually pretty solid. And it's fast enough where hopefully I don't have to deal with that too often.
Yeah.
Wow, Wingle's actually pretty fucking quick, too.
What would you say, Ben? Like, you're not a fan of Doug Trio as much. Like, you don't see as much of a future with Doug Trio as...
I just think he's too scared to use in
a Nuzlocke?
Nuzlocke.
To just get beated.
Like...
I don't know. It's really tricky. If I could have 7, then Roggenrola would be in here.
Well, yeah, obviously. I think we all agree that Fiddler should not leave.
Yeah, Fiddler should not leave. The starter should not leave. I don't think Grimer should leave either.
Yeah, it's either Diglett, Toucan Sam, or
I kind of like getting rid
Waterburn.
of the Toucan Pokemon for Roggenrola for long term. Eventually, you're going to want to switch out Wingull / Pelipper for something.
But for right now, the coverage that it gives is pretty good.
Right. I mean, and probably just some other water Pokemon. Or, something like that. But
yeah. But I mean, hey, don't let us peer pressure you. Like, if you,
it's just one of those things where like,
you can.
It's just one of those things where like right now, I don't know. Oh, that's really tough. That's
You're
so
gonna have
tough.
to speed up this segment by 50% so we all talk in chipmunk voices.
I mean, it's just like, I don't know. Trumbeak has a unique sort of place on the team where it's all about just doing weirdly large.
The only
damage
reason
random
he's been
shit.
good for you is because he happens to know Brick Break, and you happen to have Fighting MZ.
Yeah, I mean,
Which is a cool thing. It's a useful thing right now. But I don't know.
But by
it
that,
also
like,
has
you just have a
47.
fighting
It also
Pokemon.
has, I think, the best attack on my team.
We also don't know that Roggenrola can't learn Brick Break.
Well, no,
Maybe
yeah,
he could
I know.
serve
but,
that same role.
There's not a lot of stuff that you'd want to have. Like, there's not a lot of stuff that fighting is strong against that isn't. I mean, I guess for the sake of coverage, then yeah, it would be good in case of emergencies. But a lot of stuff that fighting is good against, you wouldn't want to have a rock dude out against in the first place.
You could make the argument for Diglett too if you wanted to get rid of him, but
I don't see the argument nearly as
right
strongly
now
for
his ground
Diglett.
moves are some of the best you have.
Yeah.
So you don't want to do that probably.
You know what? I don't think I've used Pike once in non-versus mode stuff. So
That's another good point.
it's normal and flying. I've got flying 3 more times, going to be 2, and normal is rarely something that you want to. It does have stab, breakneck blitz, which is kind of great, and stab echoed voice, which is also really crazy. But
It's true.
it's
So
so
far
tough.
his normal has been not hurting him, you know?
I mean, the only thing that normal would be hurt by would be fighting. So
Which
its
flying
normalness,
mitigates.
yeah. So its normalness is not an issue. And it has thief, which it can use against ghost types for super effective damage too.
You know, but again, you don't. You know what I mean?
I mean, I haven't seen any ghosts, but that's
But you haven't used him at all. And that's
Right.
kind of an interesting point that you made. But like, would you use Rog? I don't know.
when does Trumbeak evolve?
Probably like 30-ish,
Yeah.
if I had to guess.
Well, it evolved into Picky Peck at or it evolved from Picky Peck at 14 or something, didn't it? Like, it's probably a little under 30 if I had to guess. Because one of those things where, like, if it evolves again at 25,
I want to say it's pretty early.
like, it might be useful to keep on just because it's already good and it's gonna get better quicker. Just as a short-term thing.
I guess, and odds are you'll catch something that you like even more than Roggenrola.
I mean,
if you raise him, he could be one of your best. But you got to start now.
yeah.
It's 28 to the final form,
Oh man,
which is early.
it is early.
It's early, but it's
It'll
not
be-
worth 9 levels of you know.
It'd be my first fully evolved Pokemon.
Well, not really. Muck would be.
No,
And-
Mike doesn't evolve till 30.
Really?
Yeah,
That
that
sucks.
takes a fucking
Well, Doug
long
Trio,
time.
I think, is 20-something, 26,
Like
29.
28, I think. I thought something like that. All right,
Yeah, 2 cannon.
Oh man, it does have sturdy. So at the very least, if I put it out front, then it's it's not going to get destroyed, and I can always switch it out in case of emergency.
Diglett's 26.
Nice.
26.
I'm pretty sure it's 34 for Mach, but I'm double checking.
I will. Oh, it's so
fuck,
fucking tough.
38. Jeez.
Oh, Muck, you're killing me.
All right, I think I will try it. I'll swap these guys out.
I'm just trying to think. If you had a Gigalith and you had a 2-cannon, you'd probably choose the Gigalith.
Probably, but
I know there's more to it than that. You know. I don't know. It's tough. It's tough to...
whoop, nope.
Can you do Brick Break?
My dude's at the bottom. Confide, Brick Break,
He
no.
cannot.
False Swipe, no. Only dude who can learn False... Oh, that's why. My starter can learn False Swipe, and I'm not wasting it on my starter.
Yep.
Infestation, Thief cannot learn any of my TMs, so it's got fuck all for moves right now.
His headbutt was killing you, so...
Hardstone. The boost the power of rock type moves, which
Hey,
it doesn't
that's pretty
have,
solid. Well,
but
yeah.
I guess I'll give that to him for now. If anything, I might want to give him the Normalium Z until it has rock moves. Because right now that's not doing it any good. Yep. Boing. Okay. All right. Well, with that, after all of that fucking long bullshit, we're gonna come back next time, and
Go to the island.
yeah, we're gonna head back to Akala Island and head up to Route 4 and catch more shit. It's gonna be great. We're gonna have
Wow.
this exact conversation.
Oh my
in
goodness.
Like 4 minutes of
We'll
the next
actually
episode.
Go to the new place.
Bye.